Hey gang, this is Mike with Mr. No Fluff, and I'm excited to share with you how I bought properties for $1 targeting motivated sellers. So in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how I bought properties for $1 or controlled properties for $1 by targeting motivated sellers. Now, before I start, I want to explain what a motivated seller is. A motivated seller is not an average person that wants to sell their home that uses a real estate agent. A motivated seller is someone that must sell their home. They must sell their home because they're financially motivated or they're emotionally motivated. I personally like dealing with emotionally motivated homeowners because they usually are in a great financial situation, which means I get more equity. Okay. Now that you know what a motivated seller is, every deal I've ever done, every deal, I've only given the seller $1. Okay. Sometimes I've given them $10. But all in all, every deal I've ever done, I've done it less than $100 to a seller. Okay. Majority of the deals that I do by my default contract is only says $1. That's it. Now, what did I do? How did I find this motivated seller that sold me their condo for just $1? Okay. Um, there were there were great Asian couple. They lived in California. They bought a house in Dallas without seeing it, all online. And in their mind, they got the deal at a great deal because of price differences from California here. And once they moved in here, the poor family, they were so scared of the surrounding areas that they put up all kinds of um, bars at their doors, at their windows. And so they were very motivated because they wanted to get out of the property. That they were scared to live in the area because where they came from was much nicer. Um, so to make the story short, they sold me the home at a big loss, half of what they paid for it. Okay. And the way I did the deal is I bought it cash and I just give the seller $1 to lock up the deal. Now, I had like 2 months before they were able to find a new home and move. So during that time, I could have just took my contract, the paperwork, the purchase agreement, which I locked up the deal, and turned around and sold it to another investor, fix and flipper, or a landlord, or what have you, and quickly made 3 grand, 5 grand, 10 grand, whatever I wanted it to, because there was a lot of equity in there. And that, if I did choose to go that route, which is I didn't go that route, but I'm just explaining. If I choose to go that route, this is where people can get into the real estate business without money, without credit, because all they have to do is target motivated sellers and lock it up through a purchase agreement and only put $1. That's it. And now you have what's called equitable interest in the property, which means you control the property in layman's terms. You control the property because you're the one that's going to close on the deal, or you can assign that to someone else to close, and you don't need any credit or money or any of the normal things that people think you need to get a loan. So that was option one, which wasn't the option that I went. What I did is I give the seller $1. I locked up the property. They had plenty of time to go look for a new home they wanted. And then when closing time came in, I actually put cash up out of my own pocket and bought the property. Like I said, they sold at a big loss. There was a lot of equity in the property, and I just ended up paying cash for it. But I didn't have to come up with, I think I paid like $15,000 or something like that for the property. I bought it at a really good deal, and then I quickly turned around and I sold it for 3 times that amount, um, just right off of Craigslist. But I didn't have to come up with the $15,000 down to buy the property. What I could have done is just what we call in the business wholesaling it, which is just to lock it up with $1, control the property, and then turn around and sell it to a someone that wants to buy it. Now, the person that I sold it to off of Craigslist was someone that was a single mother, and they were going to live in the property, and they were very happy with the property as well, because it was you were getting a pretty good deal. But the people that originally came from California, they were afraid of the neighborhood, but the people that bought it were loved it. All right, so see, different mindsets. So simply put, every deal that I ever done in my life, I've never given the seller more than I was $1 to $10. I think there was one time I gave the seller $100 because there was a lot of equity in the property, and I just wanted to say, look, here's $100. But that's why I said never give them $100 or less. Okay, there's only one deal that I give a seller $100. But majority of the time, 99% of the time, is just $1 by default. Sometimes if they have a little bit more equity, I'll just give them 10. But they gotta have like six. But I'll never give anyone more than $100, and that allows me to basically be in control of the property, and I can close it myself, which is all the way I usually do real estate, because I'm a buy and hold guy. I'm not a wholesaler. I teach my students how to do wholesaling, but I could have wholesaled it, and all I needed was $1. So this is how you can get into real estate investing with no money, no capital, no credit. One of the ways, there's many different ways to do it. One of the ways is called wholesaling, and all you really need is $1. Now you got to have certain type of skills. Like, one, I knew how to talk to motivated sellers. Okay, if you don't know how to talk to motivated sellers, then you should definitely download my Ninja phone script at Mr. No Fluff. Two, I knew how to filter the motivated sellers to find that motivated seller, make sure they were motivated. I did that using my Ninja phone script and my acquisition negotiation system, which you can download off my website as well. Then I had the right paperwork. Okay, and pretty much that's it. Right? When I bought the property, I didn't I didn't even pick up a nail or a hammer or anything like that. I didn't do anything to the property. I just quickly turned around and just cleaned, did just a tab. I paid a house cleaner to come in there and clean it. I think I paid like 150 bucks because it was 2-story, had like 2 bedroom. I had him clean it real good, make it smell real good, and then just sold it again. Now, how did I find this seller? That's a very, very, very good question. The seller actually contacted me through my Alchemist Net website. Okay, guys, if you don't have it, the Alchemist Net is just $29 a month. Okay, it's not a website that says we buy houses like every other guy out there. It's tailored to get leads. So the Asian family, they went to my website, they submitted a lead. We ran it through the Ninja phone script. We did the No Fluff negotiation acquisition system that you can get off our website, and we give them the term in their offer letter, and they accept it, and we give them $1, and then we waited like 2 months, and they were found a new home. They moved out. I came to title company with 15K, and then I sold it 3 times the price that I bought it for, and it was the easiest deal I ever done. I normally don't even do condos because I like to deal with properties that I want to, but this couple seemed like a very nice family, and I wanted to help them out because they had gotten themselves into trouble. Plus, I was going to make money. It was a win-win. Normally, I don't do condos, mobile homes. That's not my cup of tea. But these people were very, very nice people. Now, let me give you one example of the importance of using my Ninja phone script and building credibility. Once I had the deal on the contract, locked it up, there was other investors that had approached the seller and offered them more money than I offered them. And the seller told me about it, like most of my sellers do, and they refused to go with them. And I'm always asking, why did you not go with these people? They said, because look, man, you came here, you did what you said. Okay, you said you're going to call us, you called us. You said you're going to give us office, you give us an offer. Two, we can see that your car is fully wrapped, that you're fully into this business. You're not part-timer, you're fully dedicated. So what we're looking for is someone that's going to execute on the day that they say going to execute. So even though this other guy or gal may provide us more money, we didn't want to go with that because we didn't trust them and we trust you. Okay, and that's what the Ninja phone script does. That's what my whole profit sharing coaching is all about, is how to find these motivated sellers, how to build that trust with them. Okay, which is the most important thing, because once you have that trust and they want to do business with you, it's going to be pretty hard to plow them away if other investors come with a higher candy or better candy or shinier metal. Okay, and because they like you. And that's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. It's about working with people that you really filter, you really want to work with, and they really want to work with you. It's not about using tactics like sales, push, pull, conning people. I mean, you can do all that stuff, but remember, in real estate, there's a long buyer's remorse, like 30 days, and you don't want to have your sellers backing out because they have buyer's remorse. I have had buyer's remorse. Anytime I bought a big ticket item, I always had buyer's remorse. Okay, the only times that I didn't is when I made the decision myself versus someone influencing me. So I don't want my seller to be influenced by me. I want them to lead. That's why at Mr. No Fluff, we don't have salespeople to sell people in our products, because I don't want to sell anyone on a product when they don't have the courage to follow their dreams and leap. They need someone to influence them, someone to push them. What happens is that individual is going to have buyer's remorse, one, but more importantly, what I really care about is they're not going to hit their goal because they don't have enough confidence encouraging themselves to do what's required, which is leap. And that's why we don't have salespeople at Mr. No Fluff. We're not here to sell people. We're here for only the very few, the cream, what I call, that want to truly be their dreams and they're willing to leap. All the other institutions and establishments, God bless them, they're here to sell you, and many of you will go with them. I have no problem with that. Good luck, okay? And wish you the very, very best. But the cream is what I work with when I buy houses. The cream is what I work with my students, because I realized long time ago, it only, Jesus, for example, Jesus only had 12 disciples. You don't need hundreds and thousands of, I don't need to do 20 deals, for example, to make the same money off one deal. I'd rather just do the one deal and make as much money if I had to do 20 deals. Okay, I have to deal with so many different people, pain in the ass people, and I realize in business that if I know who my audience is, I could filter and only work with those people, and those people can be very, very profitable. One example is these home sellers. I was able to put 15,000 up and 3 times my money in a matter of a months, dude, like 2 or 3 months. That's all it took. I can't remember. It's been well back. Okay, but here's a situation where I had an Alchemist Net, which is not a normal website, that captured the lead. I give the seller $1. I had competitors come in there, offer them double the money, and the seller said no because the relationship I had with the seller. I bought their house. They moved. I gave them a free move. They were very, very happy. I was very happy, and I put it on Craigslist. And I found a single mother with her, I believe, a daughter or son. I can't remember. They wanted it. They bought the house. They were very, very happy. I created a win-win situation for everyone. And now I'm sharing this secret with you guys so you can know that, hey, you can get into real estate without any money. All you need is like $1, dude, and a certain sets of skills. And if you have money, great. You can control the property and go to closing with just only putting $1 at the earnest money, not 3,000, not 10,000, not what the real estate agent says. Because now there's many people that I know that even have bought properties for $100, $500. They bought land for $250. So all these things are possible as long as you're dealing with motivated sellers. I don't focus on people that don't want to sell. I don't do that. I don't want to focus on people that says no, I'm firm on my price. And I don't want to do that. I don't chase the sellers that are rude or mean to me. No, I know exactly what I want. When I see that type of fruit, I'm there. I'm nourishing, giving it water, taking care of it, and it gives me a harvest. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. That if you focus on motivated sellers. Now, some of you guys say, well, Mike, how do I find motivated sellers? Well, I just uploaded a video on YouTube last night where my student Ken just started the profit sharing coaching. It only costs $83 to learn how to do real estate in your backyard. I hold your hand and help you out. Anyways, he downloaded my Flipping Wednesdays, and in a matter of days, he's already giving 6 offers to a seller, and then he has 5 more offers that he's about to give to a seller. And how much money did he spend in marketing? 0. That's the power of creativity and imagination, ladies and gentlemen. And that's what I teach you. I teach at the dojo at Mr. No Fluff how to be your dreams without debt, without credit card, without prerequisites, without some kind of credit card, credit score, or college degree. If you have it, great. If you have good credit, great. But it doesn't mean you should get into debt, right? So I teach you how to be your dreams through imagination and sweat equity. Once you put the sweat equity into work, you make some money, then we take the profits. We don't go party and pat our backs and go drink and, no, we take that money and now we invest it, we risk it into our business. We don't go in the traditional way. Why? This is the reason why only one business survives out of 10. The traditional way is you create a business plan, you go get into debt, you go to Small Business Association, you put it into your credit card, or you put it into a hard money lender, you get into debt somehow, and then you buy your infrastructure and you start. And then you pray to God that it's going to work. You're already behind 200,000, 300,000, 50,000 because you're negative. No, the way I teach it at Mr. No Fluff is very, very simple. Okay, we don't do a lot of thinking and learning because that's just here. We need action. We need to move forward. So we do action learning, just like martial arts, just like someone that wants to play a drum, a guitar, a golf, a football player. Okay, there's little learning and a lot of action, and the actions are going to help you learn every step of the way. So at Mr. No Fluff, the very first thing we teach you is how to go find motivated sellers, like my student Ken, like my student Mac, and so many others. Okay, instantly, like day one, the very first thing is let's go find motivated sellers, because once you find a motivated seller, the world's open to you. But if you learn how to negotiate, how to fill out the paperwork, how to do X, how to do Y, how to do this strategy, how to do this strategy, great, that's great. And you just made someone a lot of money, but you didn't make any money yourself. What I want, the very first step of making money is finding a motivated seller. That's it, ladies and gentlemen, finding a motivated seller. And how do you find a motivated seller? Well, you join my profit sharing coaching for 83 bucks a freaking month, right? That's $20 a week. That's what most real estate clubs charge for them to have a sales guy to sell you. But at Mr. No Fluff, 20 bucks a week gets you into with me, rubbing elbows with me and other people to go find you deals in your backyard for free. Okay. So how do you find the motivated sellers? You join Mr. No Fluff profit sharing, and we start teaching you how to find deals tomorrow in your backyard instantly. Okay. We even give you some of the materials for free. Okay. To find the motivated sellers. Once you find a deal and you make money, that's when I make money. Simple as that. It's called profit sharing. It's revolutionary. Why am I doing this? Because I am so confident that my stuff works. Person after person after person are giving the same exact, wow, I can't believe it works without me doing bandit signs, or without me doing Google ads, or without me doing Facebook marketing, or without me doing direct mail. I mean, oh my God, it's free. I couldn't believe that. It is so simple because I took very complex stuff and I simplify it. I clear out all the mud so you can see through the water where you want to go. And I have a blueprint, and it's $83 a month, and I help you do deals in your backyard. It doesn't matter if you want to do fix and flips, you want to be a landlord, you want to do master leases, whatever you want to do. It all starts with finding a deal, which is a motivated seller. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Click the like button. Let me know what state you're in. And don't forget to share this message. And don't forget, MrNoFluff.com. I'll see you this Saturday at the Profit Sharing Coaching, guys. Peace.